meaning it's a dry, arid climate where there's not a lot of water. And to me, I noticed just that shape and the motion just stood out to me. And then I also really like the use of color. Some modern interpretations of horses, I mean, as you all are familiar, different interpretations of the equine form vary a lot from one artist to another. But what I liked about this is that I found it mostly to be accurate. And as a person who loves horses, I like when the form is more familiar than more stylized. So that was something that appealed to me, but also just the nature of these animals as far as their wildness, their variety. And I really liked just the novel use of color mixed in with what is actually more true. And those of us who are involved in the horse world, there's a certain color called a blue roan, and they're not actually blue, they're more like a gray blue color. But I thought to myself, wow, it's almost maybe they were trying to interpret a blue-gray roan coat by using that use of color. So those were the reasons this painting stood out to me, but I'd like to speak also about the artist himself, Mr. Gorman, whose biography I don't remember by heart, but hold on. Mr. Gorman was born as part of the Navajo Nation. Navajo is the English way of saying Diné. Diné is the way that the Navajo people refer to themselves, so he's part of the Diné Nation. He was born on the Navajo Reservation in Arizona in 1907. He passed away in 1998. And he was, I don't know how to pronounce this correctly, but he was a member of the Kinyaani clan, which is known as the Towering House people. Sadly, in my opinion, he had to work for, or had the opportunity, depending on perspective, to work for the US government's stock reduction program. What that means is they were rounding up wild horses to exterminate them due to overpopulation. And that's seen sometimes as a gift to the animals that are gently returned to the earth, so they say, because of lack of forage and lack of opportunity to have enough food, then they have a different death, which is more painful and prolonged. So this was a part of a conservation effort, you could say, in some ways. But he had a love for the horses and a love for the land, and I think that it showed in his art. He worked during World War II as a Marine, and was a code talker. Many people have heard about code talkers. Part of the Native American tradition actually started before that during World War I with several different tribes, but the Navajos have gained a lot of fame and made a difference in the outcome of the war due to their service as code talkers. He, after the war, attended the Otis Art Institute in Los Angeles under a GI Bill. And eventually he was one of the first Native American studies instructors at UC Davis. And that's why they eventually, dedicated this museum to his memory. It was established in 1973. Something that he did that I thought was really noteworthy because of the desire to not include erasure as part of the destiny of the Native American people is that he went on to teach the Navajo language at the Navajo Community College, which I don't know where that's located, but that was something that was attributed to him as well. So I feel like the art is just a beautiful representation of life as he experienced it, and it shows the beauty as well as, to me, probably the sadness that came from that time. But that's why I wanted to share this with you.
Cool. Yeah. Does anyone have any questions? Yeah, we can ask questions.
Is he deceased, the artist?
Yeah, he passed away in 1998. So the museum in his honor was dedicated in 73. And so, was there for quite a while before he passed away, 25 years. They have a collection that they turn in, there's probably a term where they have a collection that is theirs, and they bring some paintings out at a certain time and then turn it over to a new portion of their collection, which is what I like because you can visit there multiple times and see different art each time. And that's in addition to the traveling artists that they bring, an exhibition just for a period of time here and there.
And do you know anything about maybe the process that he's working in?
I'm sorry, I don't.
Okay. We can Google it.
Okay.
All right, here we can see. Let's see. All right.
He lied to serve his country. I left that part out. He lied about his age in order to begin working with the Marines. He got enlisted when he was too young for service, which is the same thing my dad did, by the way. So my dad didn't perform as a code talker, but he also entered military service through deceit so that he could leave home and serve the country at a younger age than what was legally allowed.
So it looks like he uses encaustic and heavy oils. Thick tactile mediums like encaustic, which is hot wax painting, and oil paints.
It was this looks a little flat compared to what it looked like in the museum.
So it's extremely texture.
Exactly.
Encaustic wax, can get insane. Like if you search up some encaustic paintings.
I'm not familiar with it. I guess I am, but I didn't know it.
So here's some encaustic mediums. Like this hot melting wax paintings where it's almost like pour art.
Oh, wow.
You get extremely textural where it's kind of melting and dripping that wax on top, as well as carving into it, maybe with like hot knives or hot pokers, something like that. Famous artist who uses that is Paul Klee. I just know, top of my head. He works with encaustics, as well as oils. I wonder if this was 1922, so maybe a little before there. Interesting. And then this is also here, diverging from tradition, Gorman explicitly resented avoiding the flat, illustrative Dorothy Dunn style that outsiders expected to have native artists. Here's, I see. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, so he avoided the
Yeah, so he kind of
on the nose type of representation. One of the things that is that I admire about the museum in general, but also here's a picture of him. That I admire about his style was the fact that his art wasn't like, I don't know what the right words are, but it was like so much of the Native American art is romanticized and offensive to me. And of course, as a person who is Native, he didn't see himself as a caricature like so many times people have done with and about the Native American experience. And so that's why I appreciate the museum in general. And the other artist that I wanted to show you was hilarious. Her art was fantastic. It made me laugh my whole way through the museum, but they don't allow any pictures and they had nothing on their website to show her stuff. So I wanted to focus on Mr. Gorman himself as the founding inspiration behind the museum. That one is so good. That one is but only if you like Star Wars, and I didn't know if people would like that one, so I didn't focus on it.
It's cool.
Very cool.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Little remix action going on.
Totally. Each one is like Princess Leia, and here's a stormtrooper, and here's like there's one called the Elder, and it was showing a contemporary native version of what Yoda may have been or is. So it was really fun.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Mhm.
So cool. Well, thanks so much for sharing.
Yeah, thank you too.
All right, awesome. Okay, cool. Oh man, and caustics makes me want to play with it. My sister plays around with wax as well. She gets crayons on a hot pad. I mean, it's a very 90s thing, like they did back in the 90s, but like her work is so cool. It's something you can just really build up with wax and yeah. So
It doesn't really come across as well in the photo, of course.
I know,
but
yeah.
It's really beautiful.
Yep.
I mean, to be expected.
Yeah. It's wicked. That's beautiful. Thank you. All right. So should we just sneak around and then or is somebody ready for to come next? I'll let you. All right.
I went Orange County using a lot.
Uh-huh.
So just the first floor is closed, just only second floor, only one person.
Oh no.
So,
Oh
but
no.
I don't like his painting.
Here, let's talk about it.
Attractive to me. So.
Was it this? Was it
Yeah.
this
Oh,
work?
how funny. That's funny.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah, John, so, what was something? What's his name?
John Searle.
Jones, yeah.
And she was not
Only his.
The former vaudeville performer.
And I draw this place.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Here, why don't you come up? I have a camera set up. Here, come on up.
It's not good.
It's okay. If you're comfortable.
That's only him.
Okay, cool. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, very good.
It's not just what I think I draw. Oh, it's always.
I know. There we go. Okay, cool.
It's going to,
So it was mostly closed?
uh,
Oh, is it blocking your vision?
what is it? The model? No.
No, I think just between exhibitions.
Oh, I see.
Is there more on the other side?
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. UC Irvine, Langston, Orange County Museum of Art.
On the second floor.
That's some great perspective going on here.
Yeah.
It's got some good movement. So the building is rounded, and you drew all the pieces here? Or?
I just drawing.
Oh, that's fun. I mean, so you got something else from it. That's
It's Sally.
uh-huh.
And this is some second floor.
Yeah.
Cafe.
So you like their architecture. that was the main artwork that you liked. Good shading, good values here. It's really fun. Is this right? Is this not?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
This is some selling up there.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
It's a very complicated architecture. What did you think of the architecture?
No.
Was it too crazy? It seemed wild to me. It very
I just you talked to us just like this.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's right.
So like this.
Yeah. What she's saying is when you're drawing or taking or drawing very complicated things, the most important thing is to cut down on what you see. So this is something that I use in the field. My hands. There's also other things you can use, like you can buy this stuff or.
And my son made me blah, 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 blah. No, it's
Here, I have this. So, you know, when you have basically two L's, which you can use with your hands, but that's going to help you help you when you're copying a scene that's very busy. Maybe I can simplify it by just doing this. You know, then you have a whole new picture, or rotate it and, you know, move things around. Your camera phone does the same thing, except this is real life, you know, doesn't change the colors and stuff. Wonderful. So you didn't like the artist? Okay. Well, let's look at the artist. Let's talk about this artist. Did you learn anything about the artist?
No.
Oh. No. Oh, that's not it. So this is his work. What do you not like about it? Let's talk about it.
In other pictures, is painting is, I think like, this is something, I just look like some, kindergarten.
Ah, kindergarten? Interesting.
Sorry.
It is childish.
Yeah.
Do you think that he could have been doing that intentionally? Maybe he's trying to make it childish?
Yes. He painted some farm or whatever people.
So he was a vaudeville performer, John Searle. I wonder if he was. Wait,
Google image.
John Searle. Oh, here's some more works. Okay, that's him.
Is he living or is he dead?
Oh, he's dead.
Some corner is some video for him. In his life work, the artist's life.
Uh-huh.
I didn't watch it.
Okay. Creating expressive works on scavenged materials. So he's painting on trash, basically. Which is pretty similar to Basquiat. He did the same thing. He would paint on trash or stuff you'd find in alleyways. His paintings filled with free-form figures, vibrant color, and eccentric theatricality, reflect a deeply personal world and an unyielding search for truth beyond convention. Were organized psychological paintings, the personal vision of John Searle, the artist's first museum exhibition. Though his reputation later gained national attention, Searle remained on the margins of the art world, reclusive, geographically isolated, and often labeled as an outsider. Yeah. John Searle, as one as many, returns to the place where his artistic journey began, honoring a singular 20th century painter who forged his path independently, continues to influence contemporary artists in ways that verge on the esoteric. Starting from the 1940s, the exhibition traces Searle's transformation from depicting the external world of rural South California to conjuring an interior landscape shaped by perception, imagination, and memory, evolving alongside the shifting cultural and social currents of the 20th century. Restless search through life. He said, "The painting is inside, I just find it." Yeah, I don't know if I like this guy either.
Can we see him as like landscape?
Yeah, well, he's done some other work. Maybe he's got better work out there, and that's why he's got a show at OCMA. I mean, were these massive? What's the scale like? Were they large paintings?
No, this is some kind of.
So,
this
kind of close to that?
And this size, not that big.
Oh, yeah, pretty small. Okay. There he is. Oh, this one's cool. I kind of like his landscapes. That's kind of cool. Yeah. His colors are very muddy. I don't know. I don't know if that has to do with the paint he's using or the age of the paint. but everything's kind of got this like, kind of like yellowish glaze to it. It's interesting. I mean, it's crazy, you know, he did painting his whole life, and like, he really stuck to his own kind of shapes and formulas of what faces can look like. It's kind of ghostly, it's kind of creepy.
It is creepy.
I wonder if that's how he saw faces, because he said it's psychological, so maybe and he's definitely very cut off from the world, that anytime he sees a face, it's probably, I don't know, like, are these people that he sees in his dreams? It's kind of twisted, it's something that you wouldn't want on your wall.
Right. Look at the one right there.
Yeah, I know,
It's got a big nose.
yeah. It almost looks photoreal, the nose. But then like, everything else looks crazy. It's some wild texture going on. It's got some wild texture. That was pretty. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, these are pretty. I like the fireworks or the trees.
It says at the top, no straight lines.
That's cool. Oh, shoot, this looks like a good show. I know, yeah. All right. Well, we learned something we don't like. It's interesting.
I respect his pity, but
Yeah, I respect his texture. It's always kind of good to kind of pick and choose. Like, what do you like about it? What do you not like? Like, what is it missing? Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, thanks for sharing. I'm glad that you got something out of it. You enjoyed the architecture, which of Akma. If people don't know what Akma looks like, this is the building that she drew. There it is. It's a really interesting building. Super fun to draw. Super fun to paint. This is a little place. Did you go inside? Did you go inside the big metal thing?
yeah, I know.
Did you clap?
No.
It's a crazy echo chamber.
Oh.
So if you clap in there, it goes. Yeah,
Just the outside.
yeah.
What's for this?
Here we can find some pictures on the inside.
Is it free presentation? Oh, parking. Parking is- No, I don't know.
How much was the parking?
So I just customize the project.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, customize the project, customize the wall. Yeah.
So there's a crazy thing. Is
Oh,
it, did you draw this?
Oh.
I think I see,
It's a free copy.
Oh, perfect.
is this familiar? Is that what you drew?
Yeah.
Ah, there it is. I can see it now. It's a busy building. I don't know if I'd want to live here, but
What you did.
it's wild. It's just like 2 stories, it's pretty small, but a bit of a maze.
Have you heard of the Winchester Mystery House
Yeah.
in San Jose? It reminds me of
I've
that.
been,
Yeah.
yeah.
Modern version.
I've always said that building's like an IKEA. All right, cool. Well, thanks for sharing me, and thanks for taking a chance and getting out there and trying something new. And yeah, you learned something. You don't like that artist, so it still tastes growing. All right. We'll just move on our way down.
I'll go.
Yeah. All right.
iPad's not working, so I think it's dead, but you can pull stuff up.
Yeah. I'll help you out with that.
What was that called again? That this guy did, what was that wax thing called?
Oh, encaustic.
Encaustic.
Encaustic. It's crazy. People have built it up like wild, and it looks like a canyon. Like you can get that thick with it. It just, it's like sculptural, but you can kind of paint and draw with it too. I mean, people use wax for bronze sculptures. So yeah, well, I'll show that some other time. Are you, or do you have some,
ready.
you have some visuals? you wanna
Yeah, I
show
have
down
a few
there?
visuals I can put under
Sure.
the camera, and
Yeah, it's all ready
then I'll
for
have you pull up things for
Yeah.
me if you can.
I'm here for you.
Okay. So,
Here we go.
that's where I went, the Hilbert Museum. It's in Orange. It's 7 miles from here. So if you haven't been, it's a great museum. It's doable in a couple hours. It's close to here. It's real convenient. It's free. Parking's free, easy to get to. And the docents are the best docents I've ever experienced. Yeah, they were so friendly and helpful, and yeah, it was a great experience. Yeah, it was. This actually was kind of an epiphany. This experience. So I'll tell you how my experience went. Anyway, but this is another brochure. I'll pass this one around. This is there.
Thank you.
Okay, so the thing I liked about that museum is it California art, which was kind of near and dear to my heart. I was born in California, but then I moved away for a long period of time, and then I came back. And so I think as an artist, all my childhood experiences and living here, really now that I'm doing art, I'm painting again, which I didn't do for many years. I was an opera singer, actually. I have a music degree in singing opera. So, but now I'm doing this. So anyway, so I started out there's two wings. You can see here, there's if you go, there's a south wing over here, and then there's the north wing. So the south wing is contemporary California artists, living artists. A lot of I don't know if all the pieces are for sale, but many of them are for sale. You can buy them. So I thought that was really cool. And then their mission statement for the museum is to focus on narrative art, which you would probably like it, because I like that kind of art, where it's art that's based on people's experiences and scenes from California, and it was just great. I just loved it. I mean, every painting, that was the hardest part of the assignment, was picking my favorite. Yeah, because I had so many that were my favorite. So I went to that first, and I did pick a painting from that I'll talk just briefly about. It's called The Cowboys by Frank Serrano, Serrano, Frank. He's a living artist. It's for sale, I think. So, but it'll come up on his website, Frank Serrano. Yeah, you had it. Okay, so if we can, let's see, go back to I don't have my iPad. Oh. Wait, actually, it's on my phone. Hang on. It's this one. You probably can't.
Okay.
See
Oh,
it?
we have that, I think.
They'll come.
This one here.
No, there's. Oh darn! See, we need my iPad. Go to Frank Serrano Art.
Okay.
And then it may come up because I think it's for sales. So.
Can I see the
I'm sorry.
There's
There's a dog.
in it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's a dog in there.
Yeah. I picked this one because I've heard of Frank Serrano. I like his work. He does a lot of these Western things. He's from the Owens Valley, California.
You got a few.
And but he also does beautiful landscapes, just absolutely gorgeous. And he's a teacher. He does workshops and things, so when I get a little bit better, that's somebody I want to kind of get to know and learn from too. Anyway,
So is this just a picture you?
that was a picture at the, yeah, I took, now, they will let you photograph. I asked, and she said, absolutely, you just can't use a flash, but you can take a
Oh,
picture
here
of
it is.
anything that you want. Yeah, there it is.
I've always
Oh, but
wondered
that's
that.
interesting because yours has a frame on it.
Yeah, I took a picture of it in the museum. Yeah, go ahead, make it bigger and pull that up,
Mhm.
Bryce, that's great. Okay, so,
Did you want me to pull up the other ones?
okay, let me.
Okay, one thing at a time.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so I picked this, it was kind of off to the side and I was looking, oh, that's kind of cool, I like that. And I like horses too. And ironically, I grew up, my childhood, painting and drawing horses. And then I went back to painting, I haven't painted any horses, and I'm like, I need to get back to painting some horses. So this inspired me a little bit. I liked it, I love, when we talked about movement, when things are moving, how they are kind of blurry. And so the dog, it's not as good in this particular photo, but the dog is just really, I love dogs too, so you can tell it's running, you know.
Yeah.
And then you can just all the colors in it. I just loved all the colors in it too.
It looks like you put dust coming up from behind.
Yeah, and it's in the painting, when you see it for real life, it's way better. So anyway, so I was like, Frank Serrano, oh my gosh, this is so cool. I love this. So he was one of my ones, and I've never seen one of his works in person. So okay, and then I got home and I kind of put all my whole experience together. So the next thing, can you go to YouTube and pull up Frank Serrano? And there's a video that's really good.
Pardon my suggestion.
It's cool.
Okay. Okay.
Go down to the one composition of outdoor painting. So he's a plein air painter. We can listen to this. Can we listen? This is the artist.
Let me crank up the.
Yeah, it was kind of, I
144.
think it's just what it is. It was crappy on mine too.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, so then after I saw Frank Serrano's painting, I went across the way to the next wing because I wanted to see a painting that I knew was in there by Edgar Payne. And so anyway, but when I got home, I put all this stuff together. I thought, I'm gonna order that book. It's the composition of outdoor painting. I've wanted it for years. It was like, the last time I tried to buy it was like $125. I'm like, oh. Well, they just came out with a reprint in 2024, so I bought it for $50. So anyway, so so he was influenced. So Frank Serrano was influenced by Edgar Payne. So Edgar Payne, the painting that is there is called let's see.
Is this the picture?
Canyon de Chelly. It's Shea, but Canyon de Chelly. Canyon space DE. And they pronounce it Shea, but it's CHELLY. Yeah,
Is this picture here, right?
yes.
Okay, I'll try to match it up.
Yeah, he did a lot. He was a plein air painter. He did a lot of things, but he particularly loved this place, location, the Canyon de Chelly, they call it. It's in Arizona. And he 20 years, he spent 20 years painting there.
This is,
There's so many of them.
he's done some.
The other thing about him that I loved is that he said he did a painting every day. So that's why he was so good.
There's so many paintings that he did that just look the same.
You know what? Pull up the Hilbert Museum and maybe,
I did.
and it wasn't on it.
Yeah, it's pulled up right now.
Just click on at the top, Edward Payne Canyon of Shelley, maybe.
Yeah, I see. I put the whole.
Oh, I wish I had made.
Oh, maybe I spelled it wrong.
No, you spelled it right.
I think.
Well,
We can look at one that's very similar.
yeah, because he did so many of them.
Yeah, this one is almost the same exact composition. I don't see the exact one that you saw, but
Hmm. I can't believe that doesn't come up. That's frustrating.
it's almost identical if you see the picture.
Okay, okay, so anyway,
If you wanna email it to me, I can.
it's cool, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, so this was a similar painting, the same canyon. Now, actually, let me go, I'm jumping ahead of myself because I did a little thing. So when I got home and then I bought the book and then I sat and I read the book. And one of the most valuable things in this book is this Principal Forms of Landscape Composition. So I made a little thing for everybody.
Oh, whoa. Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, I cut the side off a little bit, but I'll just go through it. I was gonna do little drawings of each kind of idea, but I thought, yeah, you guys did it. Okay. So these are the main ones that he used was the, what's called Steelyard. It's where you have a large mass versus a smaller mass. So this is kind of an example, sort of that, but whether you have the smaller and then the larger on the side. So it's a counterbalance. And then usually the larger object is closer to the middle and the smaller object is oftentimes a little bit further over, but I've got another thing we'll look at. And then the circle, like where you have a main sphere is dominant and it takes your eye around like lakes or ponds. The S and like rivers, roads, paths, streams, etc., whatever. Pyramid, which he used a lot, where you have like a large form in the middle that kind of dominates mountains, rocks, that kind of thing. L, which is a rectangle. So you could have a large tree on one side and then some smaller things on the other. Then the cross, which is like maybe you might have the horizon and then have a sailboat. And so the sail will cross through the horizon line. And then group massing, which this is kind of probably a group mass, don't you think, Bryce? This one, kind of. Anyway, and then the tunnel, I've got a really good one of that, and then diagonal line. So he said, same thing, get your viewfinder. If you're doing plein air, it's hard because you look out and you see everything. Well, focus on one main little subject that's really captures you or draws you in and then kind of a few things, one thing around it or whatever, but he said, you can take things out. You don't have to just paint exactly what's there. Make it pleasing. So if you kind of follow these little forms, you kind of can't go wrong. It kind of simplifies it, which I thought was kind of cool. So his style is it's kind of in general, the power of nature over man, right? So you have these gargantuan rock formations and valleys, and then you have these people that are kind of small. Yeah. And so, okay, and that's another Maynard-Dixon. They have a really good, neat collection. Linda, you would probably like it, of Maynard-Dixon paintings. Can you pull up a Maynard-Dixon
Sure.
pull him up while we're at it?
Bryce, where's your field trip going this week? You told us about it.
Yeah, so if you guys are interested, we are going to the Hillbrook Museum together on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Of course, this is not for class credit. You're just perusing at the same time of our class. So you can meet some of the other artists in my Wednesday class. So yeah, and next semester we will be doing our own field trip. So yeah, this
is one they have
weird
there.
time.
I like that.
Okay, cool.
I forget what it's called.
But that's Maynard-Dixon?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was it. So Maynard-Dixon is another person that Frank Serrano liked his works, and a lot of artists copy their works to learn. Yeah, there we
Oh, there it
go.
is.
Yeah,
And it's got the frame in it too.
yeah. This is there too. This is really a pretty painting. He does a lot of Native Americans and stuff. It's really good, and he actually did illustrations for a magazine, because the West was people didn't know anything about it, so the paintings were kind of people's way of learning about it. So what form might that be
Sorry.
if you look at that?
Should be able to see it.
Whoa, whoops.
There it is.
Diagonal lines.
Could be, yeah. It could be steel yard too, because you have one larger thing offset by a smaller grouping, if you think of it groups, right?
Tunnel or circle?
Could be a tunnel, could be a circle, yeah.
I see a very obvious triangle here
Yeah,
in the shadows built up by the trees.
Which does create that tunnel.
Yeah, it's less tunnel. It's a very strong triangle.
anyway, so I'm getting off the beaten path, but
Yeah.
if you go and you see the Edgar Payne painting, then across the hall is these paintings by Dixon, and I didn't know anything about him, so it was cool. I really liked that painting too. It's different than Payne. It's more stylized, but it's beautiful when you see it in person. Okay, then, all right, so the Canyon de Chelly, and then the other thing I loved about that was, actually, how about Payne Lake by Edgar Payne. And it's at the Smithsonian Museum of Art.
And that's also in your pictures, or no?
That was one that I.
The big pink one?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah.
somebody do
Yeah.
a master copy of this. Well, color study.
Yeah.
Opening file, then, sure. Don't know why it had me download it, but.
Yeah, so this one, it really shows the brushwork, right? So thick paint, yeah. And then if you look at the trees, they're not really green, right? They've got parts of green, but they're a lot violet. And then they've got yellow, and what's the complementary color to violet? Yellow, right? So he was really good at implementing those complementary colors. And then, so what form do you think that is? What would you say, the principal form? Circle, for sure. Oh, and then this was another thing that he did. So like, see how this tree is here? If that tree wasn't there, your eye would go and completely go off the canvas. So he would put, any of his paintings, they all have that. They have the tree somewhere along the edge to hold you in and keep you so that you're visually looking at it. Yeah, it's kind of cool. And then he also was really good at atmospheric perspective. So like this one, it's hard to tell, it's not as much, but the foreground is more vivid colors and saturated. And then as you move further back, things gray out more. So he did a lot of that. And sometimes you could almost see like a bowl. So saturation, desaturation, yeah, it's kind of cool. And then the sky too. Like, is the sky blue? It's got a lot of color in it, right? It's got purples.
It's got a bit of green to it.
Yeah, it has greens in it, and then he also put a lot of yellow in his clouds too. So anyway, okay, so then the last one, this is my favorite painting of his. I'll hurry up. This is, do I need to hurry?
Oh, no, I was just wanting to say something about the saturation.
Oh, go ahead, say
Atmospheric
something about that.
perspective.
Yeah, absolutely.
For the atmospheric perspective, you'll really notice, like, look at this closest tree here. You have the greens on the edges, really vibrant greens. And there's also some touches of orange in here.
Yeah.
Something happens with orange when things are really up close. You see a lot more oranges and things and reds. And as they go further away, blues become more dominant. So, and oranges recede. So as you go forward, you see some orange here still kind of close, but as you go farther and farther away, less and less and less until you're up here and there's nearly none at
Yeah.
all. And it's just blues and purples.
Yeah.
And maybe, like purples are like traces of red. That's kind of what happens to red when it's really far away.
Okay, and then it's cool. So my next, the painting that I absolutely love, and it's too bad it's in a private collection, but sometimes it does go out on loan or whatever, is Edgar Payne's Sycamore in Autumn. You probably know that. You've probably seen that one.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Jigsaw.
So this painting,
This is so small.
this was painted in 1917. So he was really obviously influenced by the French painters, Monet, Renoir, all of them. Do you know where this is? Anybody recognize the location? California location.
Is it Chandler? Is it the Sycamores? Oh, my dad's-
It's Irvine Park, which actually is so weird because I practically grew up going to Irvine Park, and I used to ride my horse back there.
Yeah.
And I've always thought, I need to get out to Irvine Park and do some painting, but it's Irvine Park. It was painted in 1917, so I think that was before it was like a county park.
So cool.
So the thing that's interesting of this is brush marks. And so a lot of soft edges. So when you have soft edges, kind of like when the dog and the horse were moving and you can't really see the line of the leg, it's just kind of, so it kind of makes, it's almost like it vibrates, that painting. I can't imagine what that experience is that in person. Yeah. So the brush marks create a glowing effect with the soft edges and the colors. And then that yellow becomes even brighter when you have that background. So see how that background is that atmospheric.
For sure.
Yeah, it's really cool. So like what form do you think this would be?
L?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Could be L, could be kind of steel yard, right? And then also it's tunnel, because it has like a little hole in the middle, right? That just because when you look at that, that's where my eye goes, right through that little hole. Yeah, it's really cool.
I'm just gonna say 3 more minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, and then so that was my experience. And then when I got home, I kind of thought, okay, I'm gonna see if I can kind of do Edgar Payne. So I found some Canyonland photos and kind of did some little
Do you wanna share
drawings.
right here? Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so little sketches. And so I kind of like it was hard to decide because the one at the top is the clouds and the sky would be kind of important. And I like having a horse in it and the rider because I thought, oh, I haven't done that. So anyway, so I started, I haven't finished it. And this morning I thought, I'm going to add another horse and a rider to it. So I was working on this weekend. Yeah, and then I think I might use pastel over it. I'm thinking, yeah, so. Anyway, it looks better just to look at it.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, so that was so it kind of got me off my duff and got me painting things I've never tried. And so it was a great experience. Thank you for making us do that. Right, yeah. And then this is a great book. If you want a book, if you're interested in doing outdoor painting, there are of course, there's some color photographs, but not very many, but there's some of his photographs in the back of his paintings, but yeah, a lot of good stuff. It's really good. So anyway.
Wonderful. Can you share on the screen there the book?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it'll be
$50 on Amazon now,
$50.
which is a bargain because it used to be
Oh.
unaffordable.
Flip through it real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
So everyone can see it online. All right. There's the man. So cool. He's so local. It's
Yeah,
cool seeing places. It's like, oh, my dad bikes there all the
he started
time.
the
And
Laguna Art Festival.
did he really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He started it.
He's
Yes.
a great teacher.
Yeah.
He's taught so many amazing
And
artists.
everybody I know reads this book and that does plein air. I have a take some lessons with someone in New Zealand, and even he is always.
So there's the tunnel that you're talking about,
And
and
show the
steel yard. So cool. Wow. This is probably a 2 scale of how big he drew these things.
probably.
This is a good way to work because he's not looking at, what does the bark look like? How do you draw bark? He's mainly looking at shadows and the values. So like how looking at those highlights, looking at those shadows. Is the sky dark and the ground light, or is the ground light and the sky dark? Or is it very, very dark? This is a very contrasted work. So or is it mostly dark and just little bits of highlight? This is something I've been focusing on. This is very low key.
Yes.
And then something very high key would be something like maybe this, where it's all just saturated in light and very, very bright.
A lot of his paintings are really bright like that.
They
don't
well,
have any dark
yeah,
in them,
they always have dark in them.
but sometimes not very much.
You-
That's when you're painting those canyons. It's
The canyons
so
are
bright.
drenched in darkness, though. The only reason why it looks bright is because of the darkness. So if we looked at the one that we were looking at earlier, sorry, or this one here, this one actually has a lot of dark. This is a
That
very
does have a lot of
dark
yeah,
image.
absolutely.
The only way that this feels so bright here
Yeah.
is because all of this is dark. Look how dark that yellow is. It's just shadowy, dark. Only little specks. It's maybe, well, there's a rule in art. 70-20 rule, where 20% of the picture is the part that matters. 80% is the part that, basically supports or makes it stand out, So it's like, if you don't put in any effort anywhere, and you put in that effort that really, glows, or the textures that really matter, or the face, and then you just kind of sketch in the body. You can kind of do that kind of macro to micro, kind of in a big scale. What's the 20% that matters? And that could mean for many things, but all right, we'll let the next people come up. So so thank you for sharing. Edgar Payne, amazing artist. Good pick. All right. All right. And did you have anything to share today? Did you go to an art museum?
No.
Okay. Did you go to the online art museum? Did you explore that? Not even on your phone. Okay. All right. And did you have anything to share today?
I am the
Huh?
I am the museum.
You didn't go? No. Okay. Alrighty. Well. Okay. Well. Looks like we have some free time today. Alright, let's see, 2:13. Let's go take a quick break, and I'll scramble something up together. Yeah, so let's go take a quick break. Do we have art materials today?
Yep, do we have what?
Art materials today?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Alright, so let's go take a quick
6
quick
minutes.
10-minute break. And we'll be back at 2:26, 2:25. Alright. So get some water. Figure something out. Alright.
Okay, so. We're waiting for one more. So, next week, we're gonna finally draw some more traditional works of art. We've been exploring the material, we've been exploring the mediums, we've been exploring composition, and moving around elements using charcoal. So next week, we're gonna explore observational art. So we've been exploring observation with our own heads, with our own memories. Yeah, next week we're gonna be working from photos. So I want you guys, you should probably write this down. To bring in 4 photos of your head at different angles, or someone that you care about's head at different angles, or someone that you don't care about's head in different angles. But I want you guys to take the pictures. So if you have a phone, you can take those pictures with your phone and do it outdoors. Do it in the sunlight, because sunlight is the best light. Here is a great example of some heads in different angles. Of course, when we think of a face, we think of a driver's license, and we think of a face just like this. This is very good for this angle can be used, and we'll have one photo at this angle. And this is kind of deer in the headlight sort of thing, or I don't know, like it's very, very confronting. Uncle Sam kind of,
So like
I want
serious.
you. I would say so. Less muscles flexed, the easier. But if you want to challenge yourself, you can definitely be smiling, but
Teeth are hard.
teeth need to be implied. It's kind of like drawing every leaf in the tree. You can't define each and every tooth. I'll talk you through it. But I'm just gonna have a straight face. I think that'll be
Okay,
fun.
that's easy.
That's a good place to get started. Start simple, go from there. So we want a face confronting, and we want a face profile. That's right. So completely side. And there's this 3/4 thing. So this is what you call a 3/4 view, where it's not quite profile, it's not quite like that. And I want you guys to do 2 of those.
One to each side.
Yeah, so, and then, maybe have something looking up or something, or looking down. So just have 4 photos, but 2 of which being one confronting, one off to the side. And, oh man, these look really nice. Okay, sorry. We're talking about next week. So next week, I want you guys to take a photo at home of either you or a loved one in the sunlight. Now, on the what's it called? The syllabus, it says during golden hour. That's the best time. That's the best lighting. Everything's kind of yellow and warm.
What's that, like 5?
Yeah, it's usually like an hour or 2 before sunset. But you can also do it any time of the day, and maybe compare it with your friends. You'll see other people maybe taking pictures at different times of the day, and so those lighting elements will be at different times. This is obviously indoors. You can tell because the lighting is kind of low. It's like over here, and it's also cool. So it's like kind of hitting that side there, which when you're outdoors, it's usually above you. It's usually up over here kind of area. So you'll really see that light hitting down. But yeah, nothing beats natural lighting. So again, four pictures, 2 of which are profile, side profile, front profile, and then 3/4 or I'm not gonna be too specific, but definitely 3/4 and whichever one else you want. You can go show off your chin or look down. But I would say those are the 4 minimal. That's the ones that you should bring into class. When you print them, I would say color ideal, maybe 2 per sheet. I would say 2 per sheet. 1, 2. You could go to like FedEx, get them printed, or if you have a good printer at home, you can get them printed. Or there's also like Shutterfly or Amazon. They might even have printing services. But yeah, FedEx is still kind of a lot of artists go to. But we will be drawing from them. We'll be drawing on top of them. There are ways to draw on top of images already, but yeah, that will be what we'll be doing. So
like 4x6?
yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, so just like a regular printer paper, have 2 faces each. So if you took those pictures, and then put them together, there's plenty of apps that you can frame things together, or there might even be things like built into the phone. So we'll be working from that.
Are we creating just like practice for ourselves?
Yeah. So, and also just practicing creating the reference. So when you create a painting or drawing, you need a reference, and we're gonna make it ourselves. So this way you can have somebody that you care deeply about, that you understand and know, rather than you painting a complete stranger, which if you don't bring anything in, you might be drawing from a complete stranger. So if that's what you want, you can do that. Like this image here, I mean, there's so much reference out there of people doing the same exact thing, different people, different backgrounds, and this is the power of Pinterest. It's just because artists use Pinterest. They will share all of their artistic tools. So it's such a powerful tool here. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. I mean, I could just bring up one more thing. Oh, yes, I think.
Bryce, you said that we should print it in color, right?
Yes, in color, yeah. In color,
Does it matter about the background?
no.
Okay.
Yeah, that's something that you're gonna kind of realize if you're near, let's say, a bright yellow wall and the light is coming there and it's hitting against the yellow wall, a bit of your face is gonna be yellow. If you're under an umbrella and it's a yellow or green umbrella or a rainbow umbrella, that's gonna be hitting and reflecting light onto your face. So be sure that you're just fully out in the sun, getting all that UV. And that's gonna help you with your picture. I'll probably have a few extras of just strangers or my face, sorry. Yeah, but yeah, we'll be drawing from that, let's see, where is it? Let's see. Grid, let me see. Good. Trying to see something here. Trying to get like a I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. Well, this is basically what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna do some wonky grid lines, play around with grids. Okay. I think we can just kind of call things early for today. If anybody wants to work on anything, I mean, we only have like 10 minutes left. So if anybody wants any, personal help on anything that you're wanting to draw on your own time, I can help you out with that. But yeah, just or you can get your photos in today. So before you go home, you can be out in the parking lot getting some pictures, and you could have maybe somebody else you could draw from. So.
Thank you, friends.
All right. Well, thank you guys. It's been a lot of fun. We will see you next week then. Talk about grids and form and drawing spaces.